Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody, welcome back to a new episode, Christmas episode of Entropia content. Well, welcome back, everyone. I heard that there has been some updates and Christmas gift deliveries, and it appears that Arcadia is not in on the program yet. From what I can tell, no gifts on Arcadia yet. So first thing we'll be doing this episode is we're going to get ready and fly the hell out of here and try to make it to the next gifts. See if we can do it before the episode runs out. Now I got my Christmas attire. Couldn't find all my other Christmas stuff, so I put on the best I could. Red sweater for Christmas and my hockey hat, Christmas hat, ugly Christmas hat. Alright, so let's check. Do I got any items on me, or can we get the hell off this hellhole? Yeah, looks like we're good. I'll leave the oil that I harvested here and we'll come back for it some other day. Alright, looks like we're off. Like foreskin. Yeah, Merry Christmas everyone in Entropia. Hope everyone's doing well. Big snowstorms hitting my area, so I gotta wake up early tomorrow and do a nice work shift, a time and a half at least. So working Christmas kind of sucks balls, but the time and a half is at least in a good way. Now a big shout out to Sharon. She was the one who gave me the heads up about the items being delivered on next island, I believe. So that's where we're headed. We're headed to the next island, I hope. Now I hope everyone had a good Christmas day. My brother dropped by to deliver some gifts, stayed outside, did the social distancing. Alright, 15 away. That doesn't sound so bad. At least we're not miles away from next island. Yeah, so what did everyone do for Christmas this year? Anyone get any exciting gifts? Anyone get PS5? I kind of cheated and picked up myself a couple gifts for Christmas, so I'll be opening a couple things I really need. I picked up some extra 4K HDMI cords so I could hook up everything else that I want in 4K. And what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got a HD audio cord or adapter so I can hook up my TV to my stereo in true HD. Problem is my stereo only has one input for true HD and it's optical, like digital, fiber optic. And the TV doesn't have a fiber optic out, but it has a digital out. So I had to convert the digital out to fiber optic. So that's what I got. Converter to do that. So time will tell. Maybe tomorrow will be the real moment of truth. It'll tell me if it worked or not. Because if it's a digital signal, it'll come up and say digital. Most signals you get for audio are just left and right. 2-channel audio. But if you want surround sound, you need true digital. Or you can just set up artificial surround sound. That's what I got set up right now. It's actually hardly any different than I noticed. Alright, thanks all the viewers for tuning in. I get some people are watching on Android boxes and can't really give the show a like, so I don't mind. If you want to tune in and just watch, that's cool with me too. I know when I watch YouTube on the Android box, I found a way to like it, but it's not easy. I was thinking if I was really good with computers and technology and whatnot, I would hook up a fucking Android box type device, or no, an app that works on Android boxes that's like really good for that. So you'd have all your YouTube, maybe a TV guide for YouTube, maybe a couple other services in there like BitChute. What's another good one? Band TV. Yeah, I was drinking a bit of mead earlier, but since I got to work in the morning, I switched to just juice. I got some good red fruit punch added to some water. Tastes good. A little bit watered down, but I like it that way. My dentist bills like it that way too. Yes, this is pretty exciting, being able to play Entropia, do a live stream on Christmas Eve. Hoping we can get some new gifts on Next Island. Be sweet to get some gifts for Christmas Eve. It's a shame the gifts on Arcadia never came, but I did get 5 pet and oil there, so I figured that was a pretty good gift. Man, it's gonna be a fucking sauna in this room by the time the stream's over. It's already hot, and I got the hoodie and the hat. Ooh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's work shift being over, coming home, hooking up my presents. Maybe celebrate Jesus. Now, I was going to do a video all about Jesus. I keep putting it off every year. One of these years I gotta do it. I doubt too many people will watch it, but you never know. I miss the days when Facebook was good for sharing shit. Or when Google was good for sharing shit back in the day. Now, I always dream the day that Google gets back into the TV business. They used to have an excellent Google Video. Google Video was actually my first favorite internet TV. When they got rid of it, I was like, why are they getting rid of it? And to think all these years later, it's still, nothing is better than it. And it's still gone. That was back when, what was that movie, Zeitgeist was #1 on Google TV. Yeah, it was wild though. Someone could just make a video and have it distributed to the masses with the help of Google. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers it, but they had like a ranking system. I can't remember if you could do genres and ranking, or if it was just ranking overall. But what I would usually do is, like, as far as I remember, would set it to like a genre. So I'd put it like conspiracy or mystery or whatever. Then I would pick the most popular, and it would rank like what was the most popular video, and I would watch it. I figure if it was most popular, it's probably pretty good. So yeah, and then Zeitgeist actually made it to the list as the most popular movie. I think it was overall, so it didn't matter what genre. Zeitgeist was actually #1 movie at the time. And it would show how many views it got each week and how many. Yeah, it was such a cool system, the original Google movie or Google Video. It was just called Google Video. Yeah, it kicked ass. Then one day they phased it out. I don't know if it's when they merged with YouTube or whatever. They figured, hey, they're just going to put everything on YouTube. But YouTube never put in that same ranking system. So it's like you couldn't like have your movie premiere on Google and have it get ranked the #1 video and have everyone watching it because it's ranked so high. Maybe YouTube has, yeah, I guess they do have that to a certain degree, but I don't know if it ranks per genre, so you can't like change it to travel videos and then rank the top travel videos. Maybe you can. I'm probably asking for something that's already out. Yeah. Hey, Pure. Merry Christmas. He says ranking a movie is not politically correct. Someone might get offended. Yeah, I think they were ranking it by views, right? Like, how many people watched it in a week, or how many had the all-time high views. Sort of like how porn ranks their videos. There's the highest rated, then there's the most watched. Not that I have any idea how porn ranks their videos. That's just what I've heard. Can you tell when I'm lying? Alright, so the Next Island gift, I've heard a lot of things about it, and apparently they did rank it differently, so depending if you're a depositor or if you're an estate owner, you'll get different gifts. And I have deposited and I have owned estates, but I've never owned an estate on Next Island, so I probably won't get the estate one. Hoping I get the depositor gift or any gift that matter. I don't want to get greedy, show up and there'll be no gifts for my greedy ass. Yeah, thanks for all the viewers tuned in. I think we're getting closer to that first mysterious epic like. No, I was watching Christmas movies tonight because I wasn't getting together much with the family. And I watched that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation or stop-go-mation movie, whatever they call it. Haven't seen it in years. Used to watch it every year when I was growing up, but then when I got older, I just quit watching it. So I remembered the general plot of the movie, but forgot most of it. Man, when I was watching it, I was like, holy, it's designed so well. Such an entertaining movie. Every scene leads into the next one really well. The plot fits together really well. It's very relatable. So almost everything that happens in the movie is somewhat relatable to you. It's like, wow. TV back in the old days, I don't know how they had writers working, but they did really good jobs. And I checked the date on it to see when it released, and it was like the 60s. It's like, holy fuck, even back in the 60s, that movie was that good. I can see why they started playing it for Christmas every year. Now, I looked at all the countries that worked together on it, and it included Japan, Canada, a bunch of other ones. I was like, holy fuck. I think they even filmed it in Toronto. Christmas Story. Yeah, which one is that again? Is that the... Oh, Tim Burton? Or is that a different one? No, that's Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that the Grinch one? Oh, the kid shooting his eye out. Yeah, I always hear... I think it was my stepdad used to talk about that movie a lot. I think I've seen a clip of it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see the whole movie. Yeah, it pretty sucks losing an eye. I came pretty close in a work accident once. Safety glasses saved me. Oh, it came out in the 80s. No kidding. No, it's pretty sad. I've seen some bad cases of people losing an eye too. Michael Bisping, he lost his eye in UFC. He was fighting. I think it got damaged and he eventually had to get it removed with surgery and got a glass eye put in. Man, who was it? Another UFC fighter. I think it was a chick. She was fighting and same thing. Broke her orbital bone bad. She got the wandering eye, so I think they probably have to get it removed too. Unless she got it cured. I don't know, they said they were going to do surgery, so hopefully she recovered. But yeah, one of the very first UFC fights, or I think it was just Pride fights, where they had no rules, some guy used eye gouging, and he eye gouged his opponent's eye out. I was like, oh man, that must have been nasty. Yeah, detached retina, that's brutal. I didn't even realize how common that was until I started reading it. I was like, holy, that actually happens to a few people. No, that would really suck, because I noticed I started getting like a wandering eye a bit when I had my concussion. And it fucks everything up, right? Like, your balance, your equilibrium, your orientation, everything gets fucked. So I guess that's why you have to wear the patch, because if one eye is fucked, you can't have one fucked and one good. Yeah, I wish there was some way they could design a helmet for MMA to protect fighters' eyes. That'd almost be worth it. It's not really like helmets, but man, if they could protect their eyes some way. No, I think, yeah, neck injuries are not fun either. I'm still recovering from one of those too. Now the worst is with neck injuries, I was kind of surprised how, like I always saw doctors would be able to diagnose neck injuries pretty like by the book. They just like give you an x-ray, they'd be like, oh, this is what's wrong with your neck. Do this, you're good to go. I didn't realize there was so much room for interpretation. Be like, most doctors can't even see what's wrong with your neck, let alone interpret it. After my neck injury, it got to the point where even wearing a hood sometimes would make my neck sore. I was like, holy fuck. But gradually and gradually it's getting better. I think it's almost to the point where most times I never notice it anymore. Thank God. Alright, we got the show's first leg. Alright, so I'll get you the information. I got some inside information about what happened with the guests on Next Island. So I'll read them to you right now in case the show gets cut off or something, I don't make it. Pirates could get us shot down. And it'll give you a little bit of insight about what gifts I get when I arrive, or if they're still giving the gifts, if you wait to watch. Sorry if I get distracted a little. Alright, so I'll go to... There it is. Yeah, I heard about the bugs with the gifts. I never actually went to Toulon yet, I just went to Cyrene first. I got the gift there. So far I've gotten a gift on Calypso, I've got one on Cyrene, and no sign of other ones yet, but I'm on my way to next island. Alright, here's the information I got from Sharon. I'll probably just share it with you guys. Alright, so I'll make it a little bit bigger so everyone can read it, and to make it easier for me to read as well. Back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Now I could just buy them from the government. Alright, so let's check out the news from Facebook. Alright, so Sharon's been a member of my group, Knowing Entropia, on Facebook. If you want to join it too, just send a request. I'll try to approve it soon. I need some other admins. So anyways, she was saying that the Next Island gift was due to come out Christmas Eve on Toulon. Or no, I hear Next Island is 24th. Toulon is delayed after Christmas. No news for Arc or Rocktropia. That's what I heard too. I was just on Arcadia and there's nothing. So here Sharon wrote back today and she put, "Come on mouse, don't let us down. The Next Island gifts are out. It's a snowball pistol, a wall plaque, a Clarius backpack for depositors, and landowners also get a snow globe." So we'll go and check. I haven't deposited this year, but I have deposited in the past. So hopefully I still count as a depositor. It'd be kind of sad if I don't, but oh well. But anyway, so the landowners will get a snow globe. That'd be pretty lucky. But sadly, I don't own any land there. Alright, so that's the information I got. Let's get back to the game. Yeah, just to repeat it, what was it? A pistol, a plaque, backpack, and a snow globe. Hey, what's up, Pepe? Merry Christmas, man. It's already Christmas Day for you, I heard. You've time traveled into the future. Now he's in a time zone where he's further ahead. Alright, let's check out the Bitcoin while we wait till we get a little closer to the planet. We'll do a Christmas Eve spin. We're at 143,554. Let's give it a roll. Boom. 552. Thanks everybody. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Now if anyone else wants to do those free spins, it helps you save up Satoshi. Satoshi is the mini Bitcoins, and then it adds up and you can equal 1 Bitcoin if you keep saving it. Or you can just withdraw it to whatever Bitcoin wallet you use. Yeah, there's actually 2 Bitcoin casinos I've been using lately. The other one I'm getting real close to 1,000 Satoshi on too, and I just started using it this week. Oh shit, yeah, we got enough saved up. Let's do it now. So this one's called Bet Fury. It's got more games like blackjack and your traditional casino games. And it gives you more free Satoshi faster, so I recommend this one too. The link is also in the YouTube description. This one you have to pass a CAPTCHA. Sometimes it's not that hard. Containing a bicycle. Bicycles. Alright, I succeeded. I don't even know if the first one counts. I think it's just the second one. Come on, there we go. Alright, made it to 1,000 Satoshi, just in time for Christmas. Thanks everybody. Let's get back to Entropia. Now if anyone wants to see some of the spins on some of the in-house games, they got the really low minimum bets. The better things like slot machines and blackjack, it takes a while before you can save up enough to actually play those. But it still accepts the same currency as Satoshi. Bananas. Oh, is that what you're getting for Christmas? Last night, our Christmas dinner was pizza and chicken wings. Or no, baked chicken, not wings. Sort of like KFC. But I wish I had beef instead. That'd be good. Oh, 2 likes. Thanks everybody. The fucking Christmas Eve show is rocking the likes. Who said no one would watch on a Christmas Eve? Oh wait, that reminds me. What fucking time is it? I got one more contest I gotta collect for Christmas Eve. I almost forgot. I tried it yesterday and maybe it was too late. So let's try a bit earlier today. Make sure it doesn't fuck with me. Alright, let's check it out. This one's the Circle K contest. It's for Christmas. Let's try it. I'm supposed to be able to click the number 24. There it is. Let's try 24. Wish me luck. I could be rich. No! Poor again. Alright, we get 3 contest entries. That's still pretty good. Alright, let's get back to the game. Is it just me, or do I always have so many contests I'm working on? It's like contest here, contest there. Free this, free that. I live in the free everything society. Holy shit, we got 3 likes. How's it even possible with 2 viewers? Well done, guys. Some of you guys are worth double your weight in likes. Yeah, so that'll be the big kicker in this episode. When I land on the planet and see what the fuck's going on. Do I get the presents? Will I not? Hoping I at least get one of them. That potato gun sounds kind of neat. Maybe I was reading it wrong. It's probably some other kind of gun. Holy shit, we're up to 3 viewers. Merry Christmas, everyone. Can't believe people are here joining me for Christmas. It's freaking amazing. I gotta go to bed right after this show because I gotta wake up early and do some snow shoveling. I should charge my phone so it doesn't die when it's supposed to wake me up in the morning. At least I start at 8 a.m. so I'll be able to sleep in a little bit compared to normal shifts. There you go, phone. Ready to charge. Alright, looks like we're about 15 minutes away from landing on the planet. Fuck, we're already 30 minutes into the show. So let's get a quick message from the sponsor. This Christmas, space flight adventures were brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, welcome back, everyone. Yes, Christmas it is. Is it just me, or did this year seem like it was never going to end because of the lockdown? When Christmas came, it was like, what? Christmas already? Whole year is gone. The Cyrene gifts, when I went there, it was just one of those bags of candy. And can you still get them? I believe so. If you logged in the day that they gave them out. Which I'm not sure what day that was because I log in every day. So if you logged in the day you got other gifts, then I would probably guess that, yeah, you probably did log in the right day. Yeah, it was that bag of candy that they gave last year. I don't know if you remember what it was last year, or if you got it, then it's the same one. And they had some sort of mission things where you could get better gifts, but I wasn't going to do the mission, so I just headed out. And if you want to find those Christmas missions, they're at a supply depot. That was the teleporter. They had it right next to it, like a Christmas tree set up. You can't really miss it. Just walk towards the terminals, and it's like halfway between the TP and the terminals. You'll see some Christmas trees and mission brokers for Christmas. Can't remember if I covered it in my episode. Could be in the archive somewhere. Usually I always record when I play, so it could be in there. I really got to go into the archive and rename them some better names so I can differentiate them. Wow. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes it works, right? If you get something that works, it's like superstition, right? Do you stick with it just because it worked once? I'm like that too. When I got my first hole-in-one in disc golf, I was wearing the disc golf bag. I was too lazy to take it off. So ever since, I wear it when I throw it. And people are like, why do you wear it? Doesn't that make you throw worse? I'm like, well, I got my first hole-in-one when I was wearing it, so it was like a superstition. I'm like, I shot better with it, so I wore it. Yeah, so I could see why if you got a wicked loot pill, or if you're using a loot pill and you got good loot. Or if you're using a pill and you got wicked loot. No, sometimes like the casino, right? If you sweeten the pool by hitting the extra bet multiplier, maybe that's how those pool or loot pills work, or pills work. They give you better loot because you're sweetening the pool. Adding a bit of a multiplier. Alright, we're at 6.46. I think that works out to about 10 minutes or so. So we're going to be cutting it close. We'll probably land with about 5 or 10 minutes to spare. Now, I was watching some show where they were talking about multi-platform streaming the other day. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get into that again someday. Check into seeing if I can add a Facebook stream copy. The only thing is Facebook has a copy restriction of or a sharing restriction of 720, and I do the show in 1080. So I don't know how. Maybe there's a way to set it up to still work. It's kind of a shame, with all the resources Facebook has, they can't make their streaming 7 or 1080. Maybe they have since I've been doing it, but last time I tried it was no. Yeah, just by judging by the size of the planet, it appears we're starting to get pretty close. Maybe I could aim the ship just at the planet now. Might be a bit risky, but I think we can do it. Oh yeah, there was some video that MindArc released that was apparently responses to a lot of the player questions. And I haven't watched it yet, but I was thinking of watching it. Maybe I'll watch it for Christmas tomorrow. Once Christmas is over and whatnot. Or once its work is over. Yeah, it was funny when I was watching that Christmas movie. There was a few parts of it that I was like, holy shit. Surprised today's culture. Maybe they made an updated version where they changed those parts. There's one part where the family wanted to go look for Rudolph because he was missing. And the mother reindeer wanted to help look. But the father in the family, was it Prancer or whatever his name was, Dixon? He yells at her and says no, that it's man's work to do it and for the woman to stay home. So I was like, woo. That would totally get cut out of TV today. It was true, right? It's like, you stay home and cook. It's like, I'm gonna go risk my life trying to save or find people in a snowstorm. I think who really gets the better end of that deal. What was the other part too? When the end of the movie, I always thought that when I was thinking about how it ended, I remembered the one guy being a dentist and he was pulling a tooth out. So I thought maybe the abominable snowman was just mean because he had one tooth with a cavity, and the dentist was going to pull that tooth out, and then the snowman would be nice after that. But when I watched the movie, it turns out no. They knocked him unconscious with icebergs, and then they tore out all of his teeth so that he could never bite them again. And then that's how they tamed him. I was like, oh, it's not that they turned him nice. They just took away any chance he had at eating them. So that was a little bit different than I remembered too. So that kind of makes it funny too, that dentist, he didn't really follow the Medicratic oath or whatever. His first patient, instead of helping him, he used his dentist skills for evil and took out all the guy's teeth. And he wanted to keep his teeth. He didn't want some dentist ripping them all out. You gotta watch those elf dentists, I guess, right? They'll fuck with your teeth. It's like they must, maybe they're related to the tooth fairy. They take all the teeth and they get them for money. The elf is like, man, I got the best market ever. He's like, not only can I become a dentist, then when he takes everyone's teeth out, he can sell them to the tooth fairy. Double the profit. Patient's like, hey, can I have my teeth? And he's like, no, sorry, I had to dispose them. It's toxic waste. Alright, the planet seems to be growing a little bigger. It's a good sign. Or I'm just hallucinating. That's a good sign too. No, just Now, I was checking into what all the cool kids are into these days. A lot of people are getting mushrooms again. It's like, holy fuck, mushrooms? Really? That's what everyone's doing these days? Now, I was checking to see what the mushroom prices were like, and at least they weren't astronomical. Most people are selling them for the same price they've been for years. I know people that use them for medical purposes. Yeah, ever hear the story about the reindeer? How they used to eat magic mushrooms and that's how they were flying. Apparently there was shaman that would feed the hallucinogenic mushrooms to the reindeer, then collect the reindeer's urine, and then drink the urine to get high from the mushrooms. The explanation is that the mushrooms were toxic, but the deer's liver could process it. So they would allow the deer to eat it and it would process out all the toxins. And then it would make the deer's piss a hallucinogen that you could drink without dying from. Which is kind of gross, to say the least. Man, they must have been really desperate to get high, right? When you're resorting to reindeer piss. Wonder who the hell figured that out the first time. It's like, ah, these mushrooms, full of poison. How can we get it out? It's like, maybe those reindeer can help. Sucks. The weed I'm vaporizing right now is extremely harsh. Should have re-moisturized it. I had a bit of conditioner. Volume. Yeah, did so anyone else buy themselves gifts for Christmas? I actually just ordered the gifts months ago. Never got around to opening them, and I figured, hey, I'll do it on Christmas. It'll be weird to see my TV have 4K working on everything. Right now I only have it hooked up to 4K in 2 different things. Neither of them I use. Now my PS4 is in 4K, but I don't use it very often. My Rogers digital cable box is in 4K, but I also rarely watch it. Well, now I'm starting to get into it. The 4K music channel is pretty good. Man, today I was watching some TV and I seen Shaun White snowboarding. I don't know if it was a highlight from an old show or if it's a new competition. Man, that guy can wipe out and still keep going. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen this year coming up. Sure, hopefully we get back to the old normal. Now, when they said 2 weeks to flatten the curve, I wrote that I'm like, well, if we agree to this 2 weeks, we're never getting it back again. It'll be extended forever. And people are like, oh, that's such a joke. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I sure hope so. Income tax used to be temporary too. Once the government sees the level of control they have, They never give it back. Unless the people take it. Take it back. Seems like my vapor oil seal is starting to build up. I'll have to drain the tank already. Which is surprising. I never filled the tank once, other than just vaping. Sometimes I'll pre-fill the tank by just pulling some of the regular collection through. So maybe this batch will be a bit smoother. It's funny, I was just about halfway through the other batch. So it really does fill up before I have time to use it. Or before I run out of it. That's convenient. Alright, so we're getting close to the planet, it looks like. It's taking up a lot of my screen. Try to recenter. There we go. Since it says 3 minutes, should be less than 5 minutes to landing, I think. Holy fuck, we're at 52 minutes? Boy, it's taking longer than I thought. Calculations are a bit wrong. No surprise there. So is my life. That's what I love about Google calculations. At least it helps calculate the times a bit better. Don't always have to get my estimates involved. Yeah, I sure hope we manage to land before the hour mark is up. That'd be nice. The planet is so huge, I wouldn't be surprised if it popped up any second. When things swell up that big, right? You know it's ready to go. Yep, to think, a few hours from now, I'll be up, shoveling some snow. And once the snow shoveling's over, boom, Christmas party begins. That'll be pretty sweet. Probably get some fancy food of some kind. That'll be nice. Hopefully my uncle can celebrate some of it. Oh yeah, we had some good news. It was like a Christmas miracle today. My uncle's been in rough shape to the point where he can't move his limbs anymore, so he can't really hold any magazines or books. He used to like to color in coloring books. So we came up today to carry him to the washroom. Guess what he was doing? He was moving his arms again. First time in months. And he had grabbed a book, and it was Christmas, and it had Santa and some elves on it. And he looked like he was trying to color it. We're like, isn't that funny, eh? It's like here he found a Christmas page and book and everything on his desk. He hadn't been able to move his limbs in months. So that was nice. It's like a Christmas miracle. Wasn't to the point where he could get up and walk again or anything, but at least he was able to move his arms a little. Maybe Santa came and gave him the book. He got to our place early. He went straight to Pete. The guy needed him the most. For Pete's sake. Alright, come on, game. We're almost there. I just got a bit of dry skin that's bugging me. Good old Canadian winters. A lot of dry skin. Alright, come on, game. We're 3 minutes away. Gonna hook us up with landing on the planet anytime soon? Jeez. Here I thought this was gonna be a quick 20-minute flight. Turned out to be a fucking hour. So if anyone's wondering how long it takes to get from one planet to the next, from there to there, it's like a fucking hour in a Sleipnir. As of right now, 57 minutes. And I did delay a little bit before I took off, but not by much. It was pretty much, must have been within the first 5 minutes took off. There, we made it. Woohoo! Christmas miracle. We made it. Now let's close this. See if we get anything. Yes! Happy holidays from Next Island. Yes! The holiday plaque, the snowball gun, and the backpack, and the globe. I even got the globe, yo. Holy shit. I did not expect that. So let's land and check everything out. What kind of action? I was like, holy fuck, man, this is the most boring episode ever. Then all of a sudden, boom, the action comes right at the end. That's what I'm talking about. That's what she said. So big shout out to Sharon. Sharon was the one who helped decipher what kind of gifts we'd be getting. Gave me the adrenaline rush of seeing which ones I would get. Can't believe I got all of them. I was expecting maybe to get one or two. So that was a nice change. I might not have raked it in big with my Crafting Mania reward, but when I came to Christmas this year, we got some gifts, yo. Well done for Team Next Island. They've been doing well lately. I like the changes. They got items coming out on schedule again. Way better than even Rocktropia at this point. So well done, Next Island. Well done. Merry Christmas. Right, let's check out what we got for Christmas gifts. First one, holy shit. Look at this, the icons even work. Surprise, normally when new items come out, the icons are always broken. Let's check out the holiday plaque. Ooh. I don't get it. They said this is a great year with a lot of new content. We want to thank everyone for your support. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Oh, there, it says Happy Holidays on one side. So that's really nice. Thank you, Next Ellen. Happy Holidays. Or Merry Christmas, where I come from. Or it used to be. Holy, look at this globe. Development team. I like this globe. I forgot to check the prices. $270, but only one is sold, so they might go up. If I had to guess, this one probably will go up a little. It's a nice one. Same message. Right, next let's check the market value on the plaque. Ooh, it's at 270. So you see, these are some profitable gifts. Right, what was the other gifts? A gun, was it? Holy shit, it is a gun. Oh, it's limited. Too bad. Snowball gun. Uses universal ammo. Burns 100 per shot. Does quite a bit of damage. From what I can tell. 5 plus the cold damage. Not a bad gun. Well done, Next Island. Too bad it's limited. I wish it was unlimited. It's the only thing I hold against it. And you can't sell it. Looks like the gun is not tradable. Or at least just no market value. Alright, so that was those two things. What was the last thing? Anyone remember? This, that. Oh yeah, the backpack. Holy shit. Oh, it's these guys. Oh yeah, that's a nice backpack. See what the markup value. Holy shit, 62 ped. Look how much this backpack sells for. So I was thinking, man, that's pretty sweet. Anyone want to see me try it on? Yeah, let's try it on. Ooh. Makes it look like I have a sword sticking out of my back. I like the little glowing circle. That's kind of neat. Alright, we'll wear it now for Christmas, I guess. Wow, what excitement. Come all the way to Next Island and get all these wild items. It's a shame I have to wrap up the show and go to bed now. It's just when the excitement begins. Say hi to him. Yeah, what a neat little backpack. Fantastic adventures. I was worried that I wasn't going to get here in time and I'd lose it. But man, it was worth it. Came all the way here and got what I wanted. It's funny, these look like steps. Oh, they're there. It's like I want to get up here. Fuck, fell like a piece of shit. Alright, anyways, so since I have to go to bed and get up early for work, let's wrap things up. But what I'll do is I'll open up the screen to give a shout out to my patrons first. Because these guys really kick ass, they help the show keep going. Alright, let's give a shout out to the patrons. Right, so far we have Jim and Ray. They're both helping with $1 a month, the entry-level Patreon donations. So I really appreciate it. You don't have to do a monthly donation, you can just do donations of any type, but yeah, monthly ones are definitely kick-ass. And big shout out to Jim and Ray. Jim and Ray. Jim and Ray. Alright, so let's get back to the show. Alright, the other thing next, what else was there? I think that's everything I wanted to do for today's episode. Check out a look at that backpack again. Oh yeah, and a shout out to Sharon who gave us the heads up so we got some information on what to expect when we got here. And yeah, she was bang on. She got the information right. That's one hell of a source. So if anyone else wants to find out information, always check out the Knowing Entropia Facebook group too. Alright, let's go check out the affiliate links next. Alright, so you can help out with the affiliate links by doing the Patreon thing. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos. Swagbucks pays you to shop online. GameKit will pay you to play video games. Free Bitcoin will be free spins. Did I already do the free spins? Yeah, I believe I did. We did lots of contests. Alright, so anyways, if you want to get the links to all those and more, just click the show more information button in the YouTube description thingy below. And you'll have all these links that I made. And the one from my website. And the Bet Fury one is my all-time favorite one. So if you want to help out with that one, sign up for Bet Fury with my link. And get to betting. And just bet with the free money. I don't recommend spending real money in betting. Virtual Mate Sex Machine is for adults and men only, but if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding. And the Virtual Mate Sex Machine actually is a legit product. It's kickstarted, crowdfunded, and it's actually shipped. And given the lockdown situations, I'm sure it's becoming more and more popular as time goes on. Alright, so take care everyone. What else is there? Yeah, let's go to the fire screen. Fire! Tiger uppercut! Tiger flame! Tiger knee! Nah, I just missed Street Fighter. I should really start playing it instead of saying weird words all the time. But yeah, I almost forgot to give a shout out to everyone from the chat. Pure, thanks out for joining the show, joining the chat. Thicklinit, or Pepe the Frog, or Pierre, thank you for joining the chat. And Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to everyone watching this episode. Big shout out to Hockey Night in Canada. Don Cherry used to kick ass before he got kicked off for not being politically correct. Alright, so take care, everyone. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Try to be safe, and hopefully we'll do another show tomorrow after all my snow shoveling is completed. God willing. Alright, take care everyone. Bye for now. Oh yeah, and check out the links by Raven Jade and Entropia Zine. They're gonna have some new content in the new year. At least Raven Jade will. Alright, and what else was there? That is everything, I believe. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Thanks for tuning in.